Have you ever wondered where the intricate and unique culture of Japan originated from? The early history of Japan is cloaked in mystery, with its roots tracing back to the Jomon period, an era defined by its pottery, which was adorned with rope-like patterns. This was followed by the Yayoi period, which saw the advent of rice cultivation and metallurgy, a testament to the growth and evolution of society. However, the real story begins with the formation of the first unified state under the Yamato rule, a period where the influence of Chinese and Korean culture was palpable. This was a transformative era, marking the birth of classical Japanese culture. It was a time when the foundations of what we now know as Japan were laid, from its distinctive art and architecture to its complex social structures. From the early Jomon period to the Yamato rule, Japan's history offers a fascinating insight into the formation of this unique culture. How did Japan transition from an imperial rule to a feudal society dominated by the samurai class? Let's dive into the depths of the Heian period, which began in the late 8th century and set the stage for the rise of the samurai class. The samurai or warrior class emerged as a powerful force, bolstering the military might of Japan and eventually gaining political power. As we move forward into the Kamakura period, starting in the late 12th century, we witness the establishment of the first shogunate, a military dictatorship led by the shogun. The shogunate system remained in place, transitioning next into the Muromachi period. This period was characterized by political upheaval, with the shogun's power being challenged and civil wars ensuing. However, it wasn't all turmoil. This era also saw a flourish of cultural developments. Zen Buddhism, which emphasized meditation and intuition, found its roots during this time and deeply influenced the culture, including the arts. It fostered an environment where minimalistic aesthetics and the concepts of imperfection and transience were celebrated. Another cultural gem that emerged was the No theater, a major form of classical Japanese musical drama. It was an art form that encapsulated the essence of yugen, a concept in Japanese aesthetics that refers to a profound, mysterious sense of beauty. The feudal era not only shaped the political landscape of Japan, but also brought forth a cultural revolution that is still revered to this day. What led Japan to close its doors to the outside world, and what prompted it to eventually open up again? A fascinating question that takes us back to the Edo period. During this time, Japan adopted isolationist policies known as sakoku, effectively closing its borders for over 200 years. This was a period of self-imposed isolation, where Japan sought to preserve its culture and resist the influence of foreign powers. But as time passed, the world around Japan was changing, growing, evolving. Japan could no longer remain in seclusion. The Meiji Restoration in the late 19th century marked a turning point. This was a period of rapid modernization and westernization, as Japan opened its doors to the outside world once more. Under the Meiji leadership, Japan saw a swift industrial growth that was absolutely remarkable. The nation embraced new technologies, new industries, and new ideas, propelling itself into the modern era with an impressive zeal. But the modernization did not stop there. The Meiji era also saw the establishment of a constitutional monarchy, a significant shift in Japan's political landscape. The tale of Japan's isolation and subsequent modernization is a testament to the country's resilience and adaptability. Japan's journey from isolation to modernization is a compelling tale of a nation's will to grow, change, and adapt, no matter the circumstances. How did the events of the 20th century shape the Japan we know today? This is a question worth pondering. As the century dawned, Japan was an imperial power with ambitions that led it into the devastating theater of World War II. The war was a brutal period, with Japan playing a central role that left a lasting impact on its national psyche. Following the war, Japan found itself under American occupation, a period of 7 years that had profound effects on the country's political, social, and cultural life. It was a time of significant change, as the nation grappled with its past and sought a new direction. However, the story doesn't end there. The post-war era saw Japan's remarkable economic miracle. From the rubble of war, the nation rose at a pace that astonished the world. It was during this time that Japan transformed itself into a global economic powerhouse, a leader in technology, and an exemplar of quality and innovation. The 20th century was a period of immense change for Japan, but through it all, the country demonstrated a remarkable capacity for resilience and reinvention. From the ashes of war, Japan rose like a phoenix, embodying the spirit of perseverance and innovation.